Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Call of Warhammer. This is the Empire campaign with Norland. And so, as you might have guessed from the Vampire episode, it was actually recorded before the trailer, so I wasn't able to, I wasn't, I wasn't able to talk about it since it hadn't come out. It was actually coming out, I think it was the same day as I recorded it. Or maybe I was one day early, I can't remember, but it was very close after it. Anyways, the tensions are running high, I can tell you that, looking around on reading comments and so on the Total War forum, the Total War video, and a few other places. There seem to be quite a lot of people that are not too happy with Total War going sort of away from the historical type of deal. And if you really have a problem with that, I think the best thing that sort of best tips I could give you, the best thing that I could tell you to do, is to actually go and watch Heir of Carthage and his response video to it, because he's one of the one of those biggie YouTubers that does Total War that wasn't really aware of Warhammer, unlike, say, what's he called? Lionheart and the guys from the what's Warcast, is it? They there's a few of them, they talk about that, Warhammer and stuff. What the hell is he fighting? Some sort of ghost? I'm not sure he defeated it, but we never got to see what he actually was fighting in there. Anyways, so if you watch his response to it, and what he does is he talks a bit about how he was skeptical before Shogun, because he was mostly into the sort of ancient period. I don't think he actually played medieval that much. He was Heir of Carthage mostly played the first Rome. So was very skeptical to playing the Shogun one. He didn't think he would like it. Still, it turned out to be a happy surprise for him, since he spent over, I think, 1,000 hours or something like that, he says, on that title. Which I wouldn't be surprised, because in my mind Shogun is probably the best Total War there is, in the terms of how it plays. Heresy has been suppressed. Very good. Sure. So they've turned back from the light, although turned back into the light, I should say. Although there are not a lot of them. What county was it actually? These guys have fell. These guys are back. The Starlanders are back. Although the what's it called? Oh, let's see. And yeah, we're not going for them right now. We're not going for the heretics. We're going for the Beastmen. So a few things I actually missed out on saying in the video about it. I was actually surprised. I said the tensions were running high, and I can really notice it because I saw today when I woke up and I got to just check responses and so on. There were a lot of responses on my video, and a few of them weren't that happy. I deleted a few because they were sort of spam messages, which I've seen all around, where people just go crazy. Oh no, it's fantasy. I hate it. We should burn CA at the stakes. So I deleted those because those are not going to help anything, and it wasn't they weren't actually response to the video. It was basically the person in question going around posting his hateful comments on anyone posting something about the new Total War. And I also noticed that that video has 2 dislikes, which for my channel is a pretty it's a lot. 2 dislikes is a lot. I think the one I've made that had the most dislikes is like 5 or something. Or 4 or 5. So 2. 1 is like, some random person came by, he said, oh, who's this mustache freak? Dislike. Or, what? He's got blue wallpaper? That's utterly ghastly. I'll dislike that. But these seem to be, and they came pretty soon after I released it. So I'm guessing there were possibly subscribers not liking. It seemed strange for them to dislike it, so I think it was just, I'm not sure who it was. Because normally I don't get like bad comments going, oh, I dislike this video because, and then dislike. Normally people just go, dislike. We should actually spread these guys out into the different towns. Their effect will be more, so that will affect the different towns all around here. Where was I going? I'm rambling on. Something I didn't actually mention, there were a few things that I forgot to mention, or that I actually did not take the time. That's an interesting character card. That I didn't actually take time to mention or look up, because I didn't think the information was there really. But as far as I can tell, I talk a bit about the trilogy, and apparently the factions that are released in the cinematic trailers are the only ones that will be in the game at start, at launch for this first title. And then I think it was, as I expected, that it will be a sort of Fall of the Samurai deal, where they will add on, say, here comes the elf expansion, and it will merge with the other one, so you can play all of them sort of together, but it would be maybe a separate campaign where you will play among the elves. Who knows? Hopefully it will expand the entire thing, so it would be like continents in the same way that Empire had it. So you can move around like that, and then like a third one, who knows what that is. And as I'd read, it didn't actually said that you could play as Chaos. It said that you could play in between the 4 playable factions. And I'm thinking then Empire, Dwarfs, Greenskins, Vampire Counts, or are they humans? I think it actually said stated Vampire Counts. So it didn't actually state that you could play as Chaos. Ah, then Chaos might be the second one. Chaos is the second one, and then Elves is the third one. Because then you would sort of have the Chaos expansion, which would the 4 aspects of Chaos, 4 major aspects of Chaos, and then like the Elves. In another one, Elves Lizardman expansion for one. Possibly. Who knows? Then there'll probably be a lot of DLCs. Anyways, one of the things that I didn't say was, actually let's start the battle and I can continue talking after that. I could probably pretty easily how to resolve this. Does it help night attack? Not really. Yeah, I'll have to resolve it. Clear victory. I lost quite a lot of people there. Execute. We lost a bit too many people. 400. I probably could have done that better myself. chaos on the right track. One of the things that I noticed while going through the information about it was that there apparently wasn't going to be any mod support. So for those people that were hoping, like, they weren't too too into Warhammer, they might have hoped for, say, can send some of the broken ones back and replace them by sending up new troops. They were hoping for maybe a Lord of the Rings mod. They probably can still make one, but there will be no like mod support from the makers of the game. Let's move this army around. Where was I going with this one? I was going up here. But we can see there's a lot of beastmen moving around here, so we really want to hit this place. Because when we hit that, that's the last sort of refuge of the beastmen, sort of in that area. And then Wusterburg, down here is the other one. Probably we need to, yeah, we are recruiting more troops here. We'll recruit something here? No? So no mod support. They actually said, of course, all the information that we get at this point is will be subject to change as it goes along. Ah, wait, that Richter is everywhere. Now he's 3 units right here. That probably fall, so we can concentrate on this area, so we can actually continue sending these towards here. And then, since they probably will take it, otherwise I can move that army, so we can actually refocus this one to help out the sieged guys over there. So we move them into position. Let's actually attack that army. They're not very strong, so we can take them out. Also, and here we are. As I was about to state, before I cut myself off, it was actually they stated one of the things that I sort of noticed throughout that. I guess it's not like a big thing, but the leaders. It said what it specifically said on their page was that the leaders, every faction, every of the 4 races you will be able to play, will have a hero character, or will be also be faction leader, and it said it would have they will have their own quest arc, which thinking the specific campaigns for the different units will be very specific or specially made for that faction, and that's why there only are 4 of them at start. Also, with the low amount of factions, we might actually see one of the things that I wanted to see, which is the avatar type battle to come back that they had in Shogun. Boom. The beastmen go boom. Let's actually move up the melee line to take up position to protect the bowmen. So with the reduction of that might be, and that's one of the things that I really would like to see come back. I was hoping that for Rome it would have been pretty cool. I think Rome would have been better that way. I mean, if you could create your own sort of customized army if you want to be Roman, and you could customize your Roman general and so on. I guess it worked better for Shogun because you everyone was playing with the same units. But I think that could be something cool. They said there were gonna be some customization because they said possible mounts for the faction leader. So say you start off with the Empire, start off as Karl Franz, you might have to do something sort of to maybe, I don't know what exactly, but it requires you to possibly do something to actually gain the ability to have his griffin and so on. It said the possibilities, and not all of them will have, and I'm guessing that the one that will lack a mount is the dwarves. They're not so much for horses and stuff, the dwarves. Oh, we're bombarding our own troops there, or the general unit. Ooh, that one hit straight in. Yeah, riding around here is. Ooh, that I didn't. Shit, I didn't realize that we lost that many. Half the unit almost got blown up there. But hopefully we'll see more factions being released as it goes, because I would really like to see as many of those as possible. Tomb Kings, Skaven, Bretonia, Kislev, I mean, Bear Riders, pretty cool. Obviously the elves, Wood Elves, High Elf, Dark Elf. But most likely these are DLCs, or they're part of they're gonna be released later on as part of the trilogy, which they decided to go for. Which might not necessarily be a bad thing. It might be in a way that they limit the amount of work, so they do something that they actually can finish on time, unlike Rome. So we won't be paying full price to become beta testers, basically. So as I said as well, there was a lot of high tension about this, because there's a lot of people that sort of think that, or you know, play Total War because of the historical side of it, historical stuff, and not too into the idea of having fantasy in it. But as they said, they will have a they have a separate part of the team working on a historical title. They haven't said anything on what it is, but they have said that they will be doing it. Boom! There goes the Beastman General. Now, as someone commented, he said sort of, can we really trust them on that well? And he sort of made the joke that only the only one part of that team would be the one in charge of the catering. Which, I mean, you could give them a lot of crap for sort of what they did in Rome and the Attila and DLCs and stuff, but I don't think they're gonna go to that length to sort of sabotage themselves, because then there's not gonna be anything left, is there, if they continue that way. I'm surprised the general is still alive, the amount of times he's been hit by friendly shells. Let's move him out of action before he actually loses his life. Is that the allies coming in? Yes, they are. Reichland. Since they were talking a bit about the customization, hopefully you will sort of be able to customize like the color of the units. A lot of Warhammer is, if you play the tabletop, is customization. You know, being able to paint the different types of units, put the different kinds of banners and stuff on it. So customization is a lot of the experience playing the game. I think we'll go ahead and end the battle here. We've chasing this beastman enough. We only lost 113 men, and our allies, they only killed 28 people, but they didn't lose anyone.
Very good.
So here we are. I actually sort of forgot the time here, and I was checking how much time on this episode I've already taped, so I know how long I should go on for. And while I was doing that, I actually took the time to go and back and check some of the info, and it seems as though I didn't actually check it all. And what I saw were a bit. I just read a bit because I want to continue this pretty fast. Don't spend all time nerding down about reading that and totally forgetting about actually taping this. But they, as I suspected, with the DLCs or the expansions, that they say that the expansions will increase the map size, so they will add on, and the DLCs would add on sort of the race and the lord. So I'm guessing that the main leaders seem to play a very big role in the new one. So you will be talking a lot about the Grimgore, which is the one for the orcs, Karl Franz for the Empire, and so on. So there will be a lot of this. Generally, I'm very excited about this, and I hope you are as well. Let's go ahead and execute these bastards. The Empire does not need such heretical beasts as you lot. I don't think we want to advance here yet. Maybe these guys come to blow with the dwarves, and then we can push on to Wusterburg. This, this army is approaching, and we'll go for this, and we can gather up an army up here. I want to see if these guys lose first. If they not manage to take this, then I'll go and take it, and then I'll march down and sort of join this battle right here. Anyways, let's enter. This is not very. There's not much sort of things left before I have done what I set out to do. Technically, I already lost the campaign, but I said I would take the entirety of the. Who's this? Albrecht Christiansen. Sure, well, I have to resolve it. Richter was apparently leader of that gang. He's everywhere. So yeah, there are not a lot left here. Now, I'm not entirely sure that I would go ahead and start another one of these Call of Warhammer campaigns. I think I should probably limit it to only doing one at a time rather than two. And then I would do something else. As some has pointed out, there are quite a few people who like this, but it's not my most viewed content. Some of the Mount and Blade stuff get much more views than these, so I wanted sort of not that I don't like this, I like this a lot, but might want to do some more of try to do more of the Mount and Blade, because I found myself in a position where people ask me to check out this mod, the Game of Thrones mod, can't remember what the other one was, and that one that I should have done, and so on. Oh, they fall into heresy again. Damn it! Stay out of the cookie jar. My lord. We have so much money, so sure, we'll go ahead and take that one. Read about him and his think we had him before, haven't we? There he is. Or maybe we didn't. Bronzino, mercenary captain. Loyalty and command. Human. Individual is human. And then we can read his biography. Well, we got cannons. So we'll send him. We want to use him for this end, so let's send him. He'll hand out. We'll mass artillery bombardment on that town. Let's go ahead and attack this one, and then we're ready to strike on that town. Bloody witch. These guys will move down. Ready to support there. We can move out units. Support that army. Cannons. Obviously, we can just arrange the biggest badass artillery bombardment the North has ever seen and blow these bastards completely up in the sky. Yes, Wissenland falls to heresy again. Grand Barony, advisor promoted. Yay! Well, that might be just because we're like the only area still around, while all others fall to heresy and so on. Richter, but he's part of Wissenland. Damn it, Richter is everywhere. Let's go ahead and strike at this army. Oh yeah, so I'm not sure I want to do another Cold Warhammer campaign after this one. I was thinking doing... I'm not sure if I should start one, or if I'll probably concentrate a bit more on the Mountain Blade, then I can go back to doing, say, something like the American Civil War one for Empire. They have a campaign for that. Or Napoleon. There's mods people that want me to check out there. Play a bit of that. Rome hasn't really gone well. Attila, it's basically Rome. If you have any ideas, comment below. But now we're gonna take on Ern the Terrible. Ern the Terrible is very chivalrous, apparently. Known as Defender of the Faith. Loyal beyond question. Beastman. Individual is a beastman, +1 loyalty. Human, +1 loyalty. Elf, +1 loyalty. Dwarf, +1 loyalty. And yeah, let's go ahead and blow these bastards to Kingdom Come. And so here we are. I just, as the thing was loading, I just thought as well someone wanted me to do the other medieval Total War mod, the Lord of the Rings one. Which might be something. So these one without that, because I noticed they didn't get into position last time and they sort of created an odd angle on my flank. Didn't I select these? Halberdiers. It's gonna be interesting to see. Interesting to see. Let's go to battle. There are a lot more. Wait, I didn't notice those. Crap. This battle just took a turn for the worse. I think we're gonna do something like this, actually. In general, he will go around on that side. Strike from the back. Oh crap, I forgot to set this on fire. Well, start firing, damn you! Hold your position. Get into proper nice, yes. Dig in. Ooh, here comes the bombardment. The enemy actually... They lined up a bit before actually going to attack us. But they are engaging here on the furthest rank. Where is my general? Let's see if we can strike them already. Because it looks like they're going heavy there on my left flank and not engaging at all on the right one. But this gives us, of course, a huge opportunity to pelt them with arrows and bombs. I mean, you look at here, the first ranks here, dying in the hundreds. And they're just reforming. Ooh, yes, haha, we blew. No, I thought he died. Damn it. That was a direct hit and he survived it. Defeat is a distinct possibility. We need to hold the line at all costs. They're holding off their entire force and waiting just for this one. Boom! Oh, I saw the banner guy there. Still a lot of these bastards left. Let's try to target the different units here. Oh, now they're actually inflicting casualties on these guys. No, there was another unit, and there's still 20 of these. Was another smaller unit and only had 11 men left. We got a good charge. Let's go back out and charge again. Now we're gonna see some good killing. Yes. Boom boom. The thing about the different stuff in Warhammer is the different OP stuff. Someone in the comments just mentioned the unit he mentioned was actually some sort of, can't remember which unit it was, but it was a cavalry unit for the undead faction that he mentioned. And I think one of those units wouldn't be too hard to you know, manage in a way that it would be not OP. Something like dragons and wizardry would, however, be harder to actually to properly balance. Magic could, of course, be set in different ways to make that, you know, you could have the critical failure of magic, where it sort of catastrophically the wizard turns into a spawn of chaos, or say you now they're doing an all-out charge, or you could have a timer on it, or make it very inaccurate, sort of like the bombardment in Fall of the Samurai. So that, but the dragons is probably, or the flying beasts are probably the hardest ones. Because as we saw in the trailer, I'm imagining that they're gonna be actual flying beasts, sort of on the battle map, rather than, oh, it's a unit that moves really fast in the campaign map. Looks as though we're holding all across the line, but this unit, they've gone in with the heaviest ones. That's pretty good, actually. Oh, these ones fell back. Get back up in the fight. So as you can see, these guys, they're pretty OP, or takes a lot to damage them. But it's all about, I think I said a bit about this, sort of closest thing we have to something closest to hero characters is, of course, Shogun. And in Shogun you have these smaller units. If you get the micromanagement right, they can be devastating, but at the same time a katana hero unit comes in front of some sort of gun line, and they're screwed. It's actually not going so well. I can see a few places where there might be, where my troops might be breaking, taking heavy casualties. But it looks as though most of their front line is breaking now. A lot of the gores falling back. We're gonna chase the tougher units here, make sure they do not come back. And then I think we're able to turn some of these units on to help the others. This one. They're breaking here. Let's have this spear guys chased after them, and then halberdiers going on a flank. The general unit there is under massive bombardment. Everyone is firing after the general. Well, I thought it was the general. He wasn't actually. We're breaking them there, we're breaking them there, we're breaking them everywhere. There goes the general. Oh crap. Hold your fire, mortars. The enemy is in a complete rout. Chase them off the field. All my troops are very tired, but it was very brave work today. We were outnumbered 3-1. Watch these bastards run as we oh, they were all out of arrows actually. Let's see. Mortars? No, the mortars won't be able to hit them while they're running. So that's useless doing that. Apparently there are... Oh, there we go. I was just about to say there are actually beastmen still moving on the field that's not been routed. Good show. I think we'll leave it at that. We don't chase them anymore. Heroic victory! Oh, I thought we were only 1,000 men, but we were actually 2,000. So the outnumbrance wasn't as great as I thought. Although we only lost 200 men. We killed quite a lot of people. I want to see what the cannons did. Let's see, the cannons are in the end here. Which one is the casualties there? 200 each, roughly. It's not spectacular if you compared with, say, the wizards type deal. And a lot of prisoners. We'll execute all of them. Oh, we even got crossed swords there. Very good. And then we march on. Site of a famous battle. Victor. Emil Merod, the Grand Barony of Norland versus Arsok the One-Eyed. I can't remember actually going to battle there. But I guess I have, since there's a battle marker. We got even more cannons coming in. Hopefully we get Captain, the captain coming in as well, helping out. Got this place. They're ready to strike down there. And yeah, let's go ahead and enter. I want to do that bombardment, but I'm not sure about the time. There's a lot of information, as I said, about the trailer and stuff, and if you want to know more, you should watch my my thoughts on the trailer, and there are a few links there now. There weren't at the start, but now there are a few links there to guide you to information about it. My lord, the ruler, has hired Luca Braganza. Now can train his warrior in all mercenary camps. Morgan Bernhardt, most famous mercenary captain. Okay. A lot of these. Sure, we'll adopt you. That was a lot of stuff. A faction was destroyed. I should have checked what faction was actually destroyed there. Faction destroyed. Grand Barony of Hoshland was destroyed. Let's see, can we make some room for the cannons? I'm not sure if we should wait for Barasina. Oh. Ew. I was hoping to do big battle. Now I'm drawn into battle. Oh, I can do night attack, and then I can only take this one on. Ha! How clever am I? Not. We'll move over 2 cannons. And we can move out. How many more cannons do we have? 2 more cannons. Can move out 2 of the crossbow units. Oh, we cannot just at the moment. We put these in the back, and maybe he has time to move down now. He'll get yeah, he's probably gonna be able to join. They haven't yet gone ahead and destroyed this, so maybe we should help them in the siege. Can I siege as well? Yes, I can. We'll leave. What should we leave behind? Some bowmen. We'll leave them behind. And then we'll go help them out on the siege. Yes, you shall storm the stronghold. Have we recruited? Yes, we have recruited some more up there. Sending them down. Start moving down as well. Moving over to some people to hold this. Ooh, this is very low. We need a lot more people to hold that place. Okay, even more. Even more! Every garrison around will send all of its men to try to keep this under control. Every one of these other has to recruit people to cover again. But that place must have a lot of chaos followers or something, because they do not like my presence. Our faction leader is marching on. I have the big gun batteries ready. Wait, I can do like this. Oh, I can't move any of them. Shame. We got that and that and that. It's very good, and we have large part of the empire. Very large. There's only a few places left after this. We got this place. Got this place here. Border Princess, so we can't take that, but Loinsbrook. Beastman City. And then we got a few other places. The vampires as well. Rapid movements across. Very good. Leopold, mercenary captain. He only has a bit of loyalty, that's the only trait he's got. This man, perspective of loyalty, is a trait of the weak and foolish. Anyways, looking at the time, I think I've done about almost an hour, so go ahead and end the episode here. But I hope you liked it, and I will be seeing you for the next one. Bye!